Trevor got a haircut. Quick shout out to Alex Rivas from California, Jordan Beatty from right here in my hometown of Central Illinois, and that's it. Roll the shit. Howdy everybody, and welcome to the Anytime Show, Episode 5, My Lucky Number. To celebrate, of course, we have our show's very first segment, Suggestions, coming up a little later. But first we begin with the latest on America's hottest topic, our debt. As you probably know, Standard & Poor's, the credit rating agency, has downgraded the United States. We went from a AAA rating to an AA+. And I think I speak for all Americans when I say, woo. I mean, how bad could that be? There's still A's, the highest letter in the grading scale, and there's a plus. Pluses are always nice. Well, as it just so happens, the Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 699 points. But U.S. debt is still seen as one of the most safest, yes, investments in the world. However, S&P said that in addition to the downgrade, it is issuing a negative outlook, which means there's still a chance it will lower the rating further within the next 2 years. It's also confusing. So in order to make things a little easier to understand, I thought I'd give you a little visual demonstration of just exactly where America is heading with this planking video gone wrong. Planking, of course, for those of you who don't know, is a new fad where people try to lay face down in the most unusual locations possible. Again. And in highly disturbing news, recently more than 50 members of a child pornography ring have been arrested. That's right, 72 members of the online site called Dreamboard have been charged in the United States. Officials said 52 of them have been arrested in the U.S. and abroad. But what's even worse about this situation is, even though the appropriate actions are being taken, this investigation has been going on since 2009. Just exactly how much porn are we talking here?
The board may have been the vehicle for the distribution of up to 123 terabytes of child pornography.
123 terabytes. Folks, that is 125,952 gigabytes of child porn. All of which you can download straight to your brand new Apple iPad. But, you know, I can't help but point out on this little map right here, look where the perverts are located. The two most largest highlighted areas, right here in North America. Fortunately, 52 individuals have already been arrested, and those individuals will undoubtedly be given the proper punishment, which means that I must note that here in the U.S., while having sex with a child is an absolute abomination, as it should be, when it comes to killing one, well, shit happens. Which brings us to our brand new segment, as I promised you, Suggestions. First off, Casey Anthony jurors, here's a suggestion. Why don't we spend a little less time watching CSI and a little more time in reality? In reality, it doesn't all come together and solve itself in the end. What were you looking for? A handwritten note from Casey herself? Dear Diary, today I killed my 10-year-old daughter. Sincerely, Casey Anthony. P.S. That cute guy named Johnny invited me to his party this weekend. I'm gonna get so wasted. It doesn't work that way, you idiots. And, speaking of kids, Disney Channel, here's a suggestion. If you're going to use a laugh track, fine, but at least get more than 2 sound bites. There's the comedy one, ha 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 ha, with that one weird guy, ha ha ha. And then there's the one you use for something dramatic, like when Zach from The Sweet Life on Deck texts his girlfriend and she doesn't text back. It's a flip of the hair and cue, ooh. Seriously, when you get done watching this, go flip on that channel and wait about 10 minutes. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. And next up, fat people, specifically women, here's a suggestion. Put some damn clothes on. You don't have nice boobs. Yes, they're big, but they also hang down past your gut, which is also rather large. I know, I used to be fat, and I had a pretty nice set of them too. It needs to stop. And moving on to a fellow YouTube sensation, Rebecca Black. It was announced that Rebecca Black has been forced into being homeschooled because she was being bullied so much by her peers. You know, There was a time when people were being beaten senseless and forced to do hard labor day in and day out simply because they were black. Being black for some people was an immensely difficult thing. Being Rebecca Black is not. Oh, boo-hoo, they don't like my music videos. Oh, my song's not very popular. You and your rich parents, here's a suggestion, go f*** yourselves. And that concludes suggestions. Now on to our final story. CNN has released a story about a former 300-pound student who exercised in secret. At age 17, Hamil Macias decided to change his life and began working off all those unwanted pounds after realizing how much of a problem he had while looking at photos from a recent trip to Hawaii. Now, folks, I'm personally against closeted exercising. People should be free, open, and flamboyant with their exercise. It should be tight clothing and awful 80s music. I wanna get physical, physical. The problem is people are bored. Bored with exercise, tired of the same old sports, so I thought I'd help you out. It came to my attention that a friend of the show has been actively part of a sport that is both fun, thrilling, and most of all, forgotten. It's the best way to achieve your maximum physical potential while having fun at the same time. I'm talking, of course, about tumbling. But it just so happens I don't know a whole lot about it. So to better inform us, I thought I would invite this person to come on the show and give us a few more details. So, without further ado, we throw now to the official Anytime tumbling correspondent. He's 4 times Illinois State Champion, Male Athlete of the Year for 2010. He was also voted Cute Guy of the Year 3 times consecutively by yours truly. Cory Barnes, everybody. How are you, Cory?
Nice and toned, Trevor. Nice and toned.
Now, Cory, we'll get to the tumbling in a second, but first, quick question I gotta know. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you say you're attracted to me sexually?
I'd say 0.
Okay, we'll put you down for 9.5. Isn't he adorable? Now, Cory, many people may be unfamiliar with the sport of tumbling. What are the kinds of people that may have an interest in this fabulous sport?
All ages of all kinds of people, Trevor. You know, people look at tumbling as a girl sport, but I'm here to tell you that there are many males that also enjoy the sport of tumbling.
Oh, trust me, I know. I've spent many an afternoon down at the local YMCA just watching from afar as those cute, sculpted beauties flip and twirl and make a little strawberry blonde boy's dreams come true. Anyway, of course every sport has its own uniform. You mind giving us a little peek at what this aerodynamic pastime requires you to wear?
By the way, that was nice to know, Trevor. Sure. The cover, as you can see in my right hand, to cover my torso, you have to wear a leotard.
Looks kind of tight.
Yes, they want it tight to fit perfectly on your body so the judges can see your perfect form.
Oh, I bet they do. Now, what about for that area down south?
For trampoline, you have the tramp pants, which is also tight, by the way, they can see your form. And you can't forget about the short shorts.
I love me a good pair of short shorts. And speaking of short, unfortunately, our show here is only a few minutes long. Though we barely scratched the surface on the sport of tumbling, we really must get going. Before we leave, pop quiz. What gets you up faster, a trampoline or me?
I'd have to say trampoline. I'm sorry, Trevor.
So close. But there's always next time. All right, we're out of here, Cory. Real quick, you mind giving us a shot of the abs? Grace our viewers. He has an 8-pack.
I'm sorry, no.
Well, we tried. We'll get it next time. Thank you, Cory. Thank you, Cory.
Thank you, Trevor.
All right, goodbye. And that'll do it for us this week, everybody. Again, you can follow me on Twitter. My handle is @AnytimeTrevor. Search for us on Facebook. You know the deal. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss one moment of this thing. Until next time on Anytime, I'm the one and only Trevor Widger. Now, Cory, many people may be unfamiliar with the sport of tumbling. What are the kinds of people that may have an interest in this fabulous sport?
All ages of all kinds of people, Trevor. And, you know, a lot of people look at tumbling as a girl sport. But, however, I'm here to tell you that many males do the sport of tumbling.
That's cute. That's real adorable. Let's go biking in 105-degree weather. There's a heat index. These people can't stay inside for 5 minutes. God damn it.
Good too.
I know.